hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
The sky in Natlan? Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
The sky in Natlan? Oh, what happened now? The sky
in Natlan.
Oh, what happened now?
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my... This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
The sky in Natlan? Oh,
Did you hear what
happened
happened with
now?
the sky in Natlan?
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them. If you wish to hear it.
Man, what happened last night?
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Baima doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
A doppelganger? You mean, like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
That's just a folktale. It's not real.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Yeah, it's a pretty... Also, the whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin's... Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team? Huh? Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, so... Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. He snuck away again! Do you think he might be... He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on. Good point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
Zara? Hey, Zo! What's going on here?
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed.
So, huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
An astute observation, traveler. Tell him the truth.
What? The Shogun is here?
You recognized me with this? It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the traveler. His gaze, his presence, several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake, and we need his help.
No, please!
What? You're right.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and... Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Ah, so the third was you!
the contrary, it was my mission. I was to capture light. So I let this gun with me, did not show myself once I saw you were safe. And for that, I apologize.
Speaking of Miko, where was she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yoko. Miko is working with the Kamisaki. Thank you. I truly hope the situation is not as grave as it seems.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion. Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by... So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me? We... Oh, it's okay. I can push through. Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi too. How should we test them? Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try. White fur, yellow fur! Yeah, well, the Traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right? Yeah, if the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency. Oh, no, it's just... the Traveler really wanted to see you! Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later and stuff. White for acting super strange. Marinara? Yum! Good banana? Sumeru, huh? The dreams there are supposed to be special. Did you witness a dream or something? Maybe it could give us some inspiration, and we wouldn't have to think so much. Alright. I was just wondering what kind of dream it was, that's all. Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past. Oh yeah, totally! It was... what was it again? Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff. Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
More about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time? Feel a soft bee?
Oh, Boss can explain that one. Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas. And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
Time for an interview.
Into you?
Hold on! You can't just ask a simple question, Traveler. Watch and learn. Ahem. We'd love to learn more about your design approach and strategic vision. What will be the project's main draw, and how will it deliver emotional value to your players? completely over Paimon's head.
A nice one, boss!
Fixer is a tough nut to crack, huh? Shoot! Paimon can't pick apart an answer she doesn't understand. Over to you, Traveler. Whoa, not a single stumper.
Yes, Boss Toma!
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Huh? You're here alone.
Don't know about great yokai.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind? Cook me! A little warning next time! Energy?
In a tree? Dry berry?
Oh, sorry.
Yobukoban is a criminal?
No, of course not. You're in the clear.
In the clear. Is good? Good.
What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko!
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious.
That means...
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
Oh? Greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on... Oh, it's...
Can you stop with the... At least spare me for the day? I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes. Investigated the shogunate officials' nightmares, analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival, but I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival. Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think? You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams! Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years. You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one. Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance. Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce an esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
So this was your plan, Miko?
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Paimon can't believe she agreed to that. Another day of hard work. Where did the time go?
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
Ah, you must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryo Commission.
What
are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems... working? Ah. I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere. Indeed, the Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities, which is different this time. The people, place, names. Yet, the name endures the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler, Paimon. And the mighty Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
You, Mizuki. Thank you, Ada.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. Duty. Nightmares. But this situation is uncharted territory.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no...
So not even...
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something. Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
Really? Yes,
Well, you've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all. So I thought you might like to join.
Of course we will!
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenjukaku.
Aw, that's too bad.
Ah, I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
Oh, delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute. Alright, now we can talk freely. I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything? Up close. Sometimes I've witnessed a lot until their emotions become so heavy. Even the humans, it's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy. Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler. Approaching someone here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after.
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2.
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the Traveler has other.
Huh? You're not coming? Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring.
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch. What makes you say that? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions. As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue. Mortals are... What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will. What clever verbal tricks, Traveler. You think you can get away with persistent indeed. Very... Well, shall we? All right. Ah, steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku, but the plans were set in motion only after... When the project was complete, I was already in the plain of Euthymia. The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed. What makes you say that? Now I see why my... You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma. On a battlefield consumed in darkness. But what if I told you that the person would... and every... Yes. I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi, and no need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again. Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh. Before you say...
Well, since the... How about a hot...
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
So,
I guess...
Well, I happen to... In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but...
your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because if the
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
Hmm?
Help! Help me!
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out. Oh no! Someone's unconscious!
It seems different in some respects. Second, allow me to examine her.
What's going on? Mighty Shogun?
What happened just now? What frightened you?
Shogun,
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I almost fainted again just now. Yes, I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree. It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So, and it was in that moment
A doppelganger.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too. Could it be the work of some terrible yoga?
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
Okay.
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
A Tenryo Commission official? What's wrong?
Another victim! At the festival! Kappa is trapped in a nightmare!
What?
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
Excuse me. Let me take a look.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Now is not the time.
We split up for just a second and Oh.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange.
The Kappa?
No. Sarah, what is the stat? Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Wait.
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare?
Explain.
Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe...
Kappa is made of wood?
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City. Is that correct?
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. It's a Bakedanaki tail!
Tatsunosuke?
They're getting away!
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
No fighting! Let's go!
Okay, Tanuki! Those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them! Paimon's had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bake Tanuki tricks?
Nothing's working! The humans are catching up!
Little rascals! Stop running!
You wish!
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us! You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm up on fire.
Tatsunosuke, you idiot! Don't tell them the three of us. Ouch!
Transform!
They're gonna get... No, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick?
Kichiro, protect us!
Save us, Tsukumo! We're almost rid of them.
Tengu!
Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Tengu? Why are you helping the humans die?
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans!
Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku Yokai to work all night!
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
Stay back! Humans, what?
Hold on.
No need. Servitude. A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
So, they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
Truly?
What are you doing? No, don't!
The humans are everywhere.
How long?
No idea.
Shh, quiet!
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield.
Remember to check for traces of yokai.
I ordered. Hey.
Oh yeah! The festival.
That's right. Quiet.
What? What is that? Ah!
Hey, are you all right? Yoko, Kappa, hold on! We're coming!
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
This yokai can speak.
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset. Boss Tama will eat us.
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do?
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away and then they won't come.
But how do we get into the festival?
Boss Toma is the best!
How about?
Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
Where are we?
Huh?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
Oh, that explains all. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others. Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive
Based on your description.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Heizo, return to the festival. The doppelganger.
Yoroi, we're back!
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep? Shogun! I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
Ah, that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a knackeweed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune!
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Oh, it's Ioroi! The humans really did kill you!
Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead!
Not dead? The kitsune spoke the truth?
This smell is Ioroi! Ioroi is alive? Ioroi? The humans really did seal you away!
Wait, this must be Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke! You weren't sealed away?
When the humans, Kabuna Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the great Baketanuki Tsukumo taught us, by digging a hole in the ground!
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power. It was the will of the great Baketanuki Kiichiro made manifest.
It restored our power.
Oh!
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many humans. It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Baketanuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means the Baketanuki have been trapped inside this.
Ha! I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
But the horn...
On the contrary, whether we avoid
Oh!
Wait.
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here...
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke.
Besides, the Baketanuki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole that comb.
Ioroi? It's a thief? Ioroi got what he deserved.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad...
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Now you know.
So...
500?
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Huh?
Hey.
Wow,
That nature is what... But a nightmare that's still
tainted by a trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness. She was once devoured whole by a beast. Thus she earned the name Chio.
I don't think Chio would like that name. Though she escaped, she saw the memories of her fallen. The nightmare twisted every joy in her life. Her subordinates, family, and friends into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, with the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns.
And subsequent
nightmares. It's possible Kinkaku and the others an earthbound spirit.
It would seem the investigate.
Yeah, and we were attacked too!
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. But sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemies. When Chio set her sights on a target, she...
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellow Fur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Besides, the Bakedaniki were only sealed away back then because Yoroi stole that comb.
Yoroi? It's a thief? Yoroi got what he deserved.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway, the point is... Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellow Fur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Besides, the Bakedaniki were only sealed away back then because Yoroi stole that comb.
Yoroi? It's a thief? Yoroi got what he deserved.
So the humans...
Well, if you...
There he goes again.
Now you know.
So...
500 years?
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek. What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
Huh? We won? Go us! We're even better than Yoroi.
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Bakedaniki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from... But a nightmare that's still affecting people...
Tainted by a trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces. Thus she earned...
I don't think... Though she escaped, she saw the nightmare twisted every joy in her life. Her subordinates, family, and friends. Into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bakedanuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chio's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others fear over the past 5... An earthbound spirit.
It would seem the investigation...
Yeah, and we were attacked too!
Perhaps it needs... But... when Chio set her sights on a target...
Oh...
But... both possibilities prove some... and an enemy that can be Mikoshi Chio.
Who cares? I'm just trying to...
What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, I'm just...
Huh?
The nightmare
Miko.
If you don't believe...
Well... Yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Then, what would you propose?
If the frag...
Right! Can't you just...
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible now. I think Mizuki has the right idea. If we cannot eradicate the nightmares directly, why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusion...
Is that even possible?
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in
Fools!
Given their century...
Back then...
You said it yourself. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh, She just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two formidable warriors on our side. Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the two of you can buy us some time.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness, then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
So, if we want to lure it out...
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target. Once the enemy... Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue...
All right.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Well, this one...
And in a surprise...
Return to the skies!
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me. I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come. One more thing. Thank you.
The sky in Natland. Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natland?
The sky in Natland. Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natland?
The sky in Natland. Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natland?
The sky in Natland. Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear
Going
what
into a
happened with the
trance is
sky
risky
in
for most
Natland?
people, so don't get any ideas.
The sky in Natland. Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natland?
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the mora keeps rolling.
The sky in Natland. Oh, what happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natland?
almost every novel from Yai Publishing House.
What happened now?
Did you hear what
Pretty
happened
normal,
with the
right?
sky in Natlan?
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
Did you hear
The
what
sky in
happened with the
Natlan.
sky in Natlan?
What happened now?
Did
The
you
sky
hear
in
what
Natlan.
happened with the sky in
Oh.
Natlan?
What happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in
The
Natlan?
sky in Natlan. Oh. What happened now?
Did you
The sky
hear
in
what
Natlan.
happened with the sky in
Oh.
Natlan?
What happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
The sky in Natlan. Oh. What happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
The sky in Natlan.
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing
now?
and the mora keeps rolling.
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
The sky in Natlan. Oh. What happened now?
Did you hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
Going into a trance is risky for most people,
in Natlan.
so don't get any ideas.
What happened now?
hear what happened with the sky in Natlan?
The sky in Natlan. Oh, what happened now?